Today I'm going to work in my 2017 Composite Art Journal, and the prompt that I am working on will be the March prompt. I'm going to do it on the back of the February prompt. The prompt is trash and make it beautiful. Well, I have a lot of trashy things here, leftovers from other projects. Cindy Seinzetter is hosting the prompt, and she used jelly print and to do mark making on the back of her tags and trashy items that she has. I do not have a jelly print, and my mark making tools are limited, but I found a few things. I have this broken clip. I have an old pen that doesn't write anymore. Well, it writes very faint. It's getting out of ink. I have this candy insert that I like to use. And I have my water bottle that I thought I could spray paint on. What I really like about Cindy's page is she does some little mini fold-out journal type things, and I'm going to do that. I have these old cards, and I'm going to use these as the cover of the journal, and for the inside of the journal I'm going to use some old 2005 calendar pages, and I might do a little splish-splashing of paint around them. So I have some other trashy things here. I have this graph book that's really not trash, but I wanted to show it to you because I think what I'm going to do is remove this stitching here, and I'll have this entire piece of vertical graph paper. I have some ideas about how to use that, but I'm not going to talk about that anymore. And I have this brown craft bag that I thought I would rip out and make it the base of my page. I have a little eyeglass tag here. So I'm just going to get started and see what I come up with, and when I'm finished, I'll come back and talk about it. The next thing that I'm going to do is make the little fold-out, accordion-style fold-out booklets that Cindy made for her art journal out of paper and some scrap tags that she had for the cover. I am going to use some old greeting cards that are just laying around. I really like these. She did 4 of them. I think I'm going to be doing 5 of them for the days in March. I decided this page that I covered with paint, basically, looks like spring grass. It's on the back of a paper sack, Kerry Cool sack. But I decided it's entirely too green for me. Green is not my go-to color. So what I'm going to do is use my go-to color, gold. And I'm going to put a layer of gold over this whole thing. Some of the green will still be showing through, but it will be a gold green, just like March. Okay, I have all the booklets attached. I'm happy with the ribbon on the side and the borders. Now, what I'm going to do is each one of these little booklets represents a week in March. This is going to be my art journaling weekly. It's not a planner. It's just something to add something a little every day. Now, I probably won't do it every day. I will probably do a week at a time. And I'll probably come back and show you what I do for that week. I'm going to do the first week in March now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the cover is 7. I might, it just depends on what I put in there, just what I'm inspired to do. This is a recipe for lemon pie. And one of the things I want to do in March is bake a lemon pie. And I have this recipe. Of course, I have other recipes, but I'm going to put this recipe in here for lemon pie. And all I'm going to do is attach it with my score tape. Now, one last thing I need to do, and that's put the word March right down here, I believe. There we go. So here's the March prompt for my year 2017 was use trash and make it pretty. I followed Cindy Signs Utter's demonstration of how she made these little journals, these little accordion style journals. Every week in March I'm going to come in and put something on each one of these little pages that means something to me for that week. So for the next couple weeks I'm going to be gathering little things to put in my little journals. What fun this was. Thank you, Cindy, for hosting the prompt. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing some more of the weekly challenges. I will see you on the next page.